things
Why
that are
do I feel
forbidden.
really emotional? Oh my god.
I'm still too scared to do the one thing that could make me happy.
Oh my god. Okay, I think I need to unpack why that's made me feel so emotional. Hi, I am Nadine Mulkerrin and I play Cleo McQueen on Hollyoaks. It's been 10 years since Cleo joined the show, which I cannot believe. So today we're going to be taking a trip down memory lane and looking back at some of her most iconic moments and biggest storylines. I'm nervous. Let's get into it. This is going to be so weird because it's like, I feel like I'm like a different person. Do you know what I mean? So funny. Oh, this is gonna be so cringe. Right, ready?
What's that? Is that something to do with you? Facial attraction? I don't think so. Oh! What the hell is this?
It's your baby sister back from France. What's it look like?
I had you booked on a ferry. What the hell are you doing here?
I just changed the dates, got over to England, and then hitched to the M6. 4 hours I've been in that van and not a hug between you.
Oh, come here. Oh. And that is for being so stupid. There's so many dodgy fellas going up and down that motorway.
Well, I didn't get in with a fella, did I?
Honey, why didn't you just call?
I did, but it said that the line was disconnected. Nana, if you don't pay your bills, then they'll take you to court, you know.
Oh.
Listen, I'm totally out of cash, and I kind of promised Faye that you'd buy some of her stock. We discussed the fact that you need to do your muzzy every few weeks. I'm only joking. To be honest, I didn't have a clue what she was going on about. 45 minutes she spent talking to me about knitting eyebrows.
Threading.
Oh. And she does this thing, this chemical peel. Can you imagine that?
Imagine it, sweetheart. I've had my face peeled more times than a bunch of bananas.
Oh, Nana.
Cleo McQueen, what are you doing here? Is everything all right? Has something happened? No, I'm fine. I just missed you all, that's all.
You haven't been home yet, have you?
No, I came straight here. So, who's going to show me around the new place?
Oh my god. Oh, I literally look like a little bucktooth rabbit and I sound so young. Like my voice is so squeaky and high. Oh my god, it makes me actually feel really emotional watching that because obviously Nana's there and it's just the journey and what this job's given me. It's like I was literally 21 years old, like a baby, and now I'm like engaged, 2 kids, mother. It's just like a decade ago, it's mental.
How did it feel when you were on that scene? Like, the first time?
I remember being really nervous because it's always like new character coming into the village, new McQueen. It was a massive scene, like a lot of dialogue, and I remember Twinny, she'll laugh at this, she was like, I want to get home, so there was like a time pressure, and obviously it's with Diane Langton, like complete legend of screen and theatre, and yeah, it's just like, I remember feeling the pressure and I can tell that I'm nervous, like I just sound a bit like, ooh, and I'd like to think my acting's got a bit better since then, God love her. But yeah, I think I sound like so northern. I'm still northern, but I sound different. I'm just a baby. Like, I just look back at that little girl and I'm like, well in for getting the job that was gonna change your life. Yeah, it's quite emotional.
It has now been established that Cleo McQueen and Mr. Buchanan have been in private contact by email dating back to January 18th, 2011. How old were you then?
12.
I draw to your attention the first email from the defendant, Exhibit PD9. Hi Mary, do you like the book? Kiss. Why Mary? Why not Cleo?
She was the main character in The Secret Garden. That was the book.
And that was the name of your secret email account also.
Yes.
Why was it a secret?
Because it was fun to have a secret back then.
Who asked for it to be a secret?
Pete.
From the opening of the account to the 31st of July 2012, the exchanges all appear to be quite innocent from the standpoint of a friendly relationship. However, members of the jury, look at the photo taken on that exact date. Exhibit PD 10. Cleo. Who's in that photo?
The fringe.
Me and Pete.
Where was it taken?
I forgot about all this.
The Fairfield Hotel in Manchester.
Are you in the same bed together?
Yes.
On that day, the photo was taken, at the age of 13. Had you had sexual intercourse with Mr. Buchanan?
Yes.
Cleo, it has been proven that you are very capable of lying. Is this another lie?
I'm a really good liar. I've been lying ever since I was 13. Because Pete taught me how to lie.
Oh my gosh. That is like so powerful. I forgot about a lot of that. I felt very honoured being trusted with that storyline, and it meant a lot to me, that one. Massive weight of responsibility, and I love Kyle so much, who played Pete. He was a gorgeous human being, and I'm really proud of that storyline, especially to come into a new show, be given an issue-led storyline straight off the bat. Was again quite a bit of pressure, but I think we did a really, really good job. We teamed up with the NSPCC, and filming it all, the court case at St George's Hall, was amazing. A great experience, and you know, you can tell the script there, like it's powerful, it's good. I always remember that line, I'm a really good liar, because Pete taught me how to lie. So yeah, again, I've just been so spoiled on this show. That was my first big storyline, and definitely very memorable. And again, I'm so proud of little Nadine back there. She was 21 years old, little actress on a new soap, massive storyline. And yeah, I just look like a little baby on the stand with my little freckles and my little rabbit teeth. So cute. But yeah, that was, again, a really memorable and important storyline that I'll always treasure.
When you first found out that you were getting that storyline, what was your initial reaction? Do you remember?
I feel so passionate about it, and our show has like a young audience, so again, it's, you know, without ramming it down people's throats, but it's really important that we educate around certain areas, and child sexual abuse is something that I think this show does really, really, really well. And Cleo and Pete's storyline, I think, is one that people remember. So many fans and people reached out to me after that storyline. So yeah, I just remember being excited, but also like, you feel a responsibility when you've got an issue-led storyline, you just want to do it right. And if one person comes away with it, watching, thinking like, thank you for either raising awareness or wow, I've experienced that, you know, now I want to speak out and get my day in court, then for me it's bigger than everything. You know, that's why we do what we do, as well as to entertain.
Please.
Oh my gosh, is that Rory?
Do you love me?
Even if...
This is so weird.
I know you're a man of God,
Blonde-haired priest.
right? And I completely respect the choices that you've made, the vows you've taken.
Yeah, but what's that gotten me? I mean, what I've done, I can't be a priest.
You can. And you will.
No, but what if I love you too?
You don't?
Like, I've been searching for something and you're standing right here.
You're just getting confused.
No, I've done all these things
Why do
that
I
are
feel
forbidden.
really emotional? Oh my god.
I'm still too scared to do the one thing that could make me happy.
That is so cute.
This means nothing anymore.
This is so funny. Oh my god. What the heck? That is hysterical. Oh my god. Why does that make me feel so emotional? Woo!
Can we grab your tissue?
I might need a tissue. Wow. Let me just compose myself. Wow. Okay, I think I need to unpack why that's made me feel so emotional. Not many couples have like an actual archive of the moment they got together. And like, I vividly remember, obviously we weren't together when we filmed that, but it was like, there was all this nervous energy of, I think I fancy this person, but what is this feeling? Is it blurred? Is it because I have to look in his eyes and hold an eye line? Like, what is, you know, it's all so new. And I'm like, what? And then I look back at us now and I'm like, we're actual babies. And I think of like what we've got now, the life. Like, we've got 2 kids and a house and all these memories, and it's just wild when I look back at that scene. And I just think, oh God, guys, if you knew what's coming, it just makes me feel really emotional. Oh, and he just looks so, you know, gorgeous with his bright blonde head. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Oh, that's brilliant. Do you miss his hair like that?
Do you know what I have to say? Only Speed could pull it off, although I did see our gorgeous ex-executive producer Brian Kirkwood the other day, who introduced Joel and he cast me as Cleo, and he has bright blonde hair now. And I think, you know what, I'm here for this peroxide look. Yeah, I think he pulled it off, I really do. But I mean, it was a bit unsustainable. The bleach every day is probably not a good thing for your scalp.
Do you prefer Joel or Rory as a firefighter or a vicar?
Ooh. I'm not into dress up at all, I will just state that for the record, but there is something about seeing your partner in some kind of, you know, whether it be a priest costume or the fireman outfit does things. But I first fancied him when he was in his full-blown, we were at a funeral, and he's in his full, what's it called, a cassock, is it? A priest's cassock, I think. The robes, anyway. And so yeah, I'm just, do you know what? Whatever Rory wears, he looks lovely. Ooh!
Cleo, I'm sorry.
Just casually
Sorry
in a
I pushed you
bumper.
away. I let my faith blind me from what's right in front of my eyes. Not anymore. I love you.
I love you too. Do you know what? Right, if this is it, right, if this is all we'll ever have, then it'd be worth it. Even after everything that I've been through in my life. It's brought me here to you.
In this underground bunker.
Rise and shine! Well, I guess that's one way to kill
Darren?
time.
Shane, what are you gonna do to us?
Get you out of here.
This was an uber random storyline. Quick! Run in! Oh, that's a run on.
Get back here! Quick, he's back on!
Stop!
gun!
Let her go. No, I was gonna let you both go to your mate here try and make a fool of me.
It'll take me if it's my fault.
No, you're all going back inside.
We'll do whatever you say.
I won't let you hunt Cleo.
No!
Ah!
Joel!
Bit of slow-mo there.
Joel! Joel!
Do you know what I love about this storyline so much? So our brilliant director, Sean Glynn, did these eps. And anytime I pass the village and see Darren, like, none of us talk about the fact that he just saved my life when I was in this underground bunker and we ran on these dunes together. It's like me and Darren, we just don't talk about it. It's the elephant in the room. It's so random. Michael Salami, he was there being the baddie. He's smashing it now. And yeah, it was just it's a really random but fun location shoot, so we had a great time. But I just always laugh when I see Darren in the village. No one ever talks about it.
When you find out you're going on location, like you could be going anywhere, how did you react when you had to run through dunes at this location? How was that on the day?
When you hear location, obviously we're all like, back to my glove, on a plane. And that was like, Crosby Beach. So, no, but it is still really fun to just get out the studio. I think it has a different energy and a different feel when you get to go on location. So, running on the dunes, yeah, it was really fun. And it was great, all looks really cool, and the slow-mo, Sean Glynn. But yeah, I can't remember why we were in the bunker. And then obviously they end up, having it off in the bunker, as you do. But yeah, another, like, not many couples again can say, it's just like, for us it's just like a day at work. But it's fun, it's not a real job really, is it?
The only thing keeping me going was Joel. He smiled when he saw me. He was the only thing that I could see. I thought if I could just get to him, if I could just hold his hand, then maybe everything would be fine, it would be all right.
Take care of it.
Always.
And my heart started pounding. I felt sick, I felt sweaty. I managed to keep it together throughout most of the vows. But...
Cleo, do you take Joel for your lawful husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I do.
Joel, do you take Cleo for your lawful wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
It should have been the most amazing moment of my life. And that's when everything started fading away. And that's when I fainted.
You didn't faint, Cleo. You had a heart attack.
No, I fainted. It's happened before. I don't believe you. I didn't have a heart attack.
Joel, do you take Cleo for your lawful wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
Cleo!
What's happening to her? Do something!
She breathes.
Or someone
Cleo,
get some
open your eyes,
water.
Cleo.
Oh, we just calm down.
Cleo,
She's clear.
can you hear me?
She's not breathing.
Cleo, listen to me. Don't do this to me. Cleo!
Joel, we need to start seeing...
Cleo! Come on, please, Cleo. Come on, not today. Please.
Your heart stopped.
Cleo!
I don't believe it. I'm 20 years old. 20-year-olds don't have heart attacks.
They do. When they run for miles every day and starve their body of the nutrients it needs to keep going. but between the priest and the paramedics, they managed to resuscitate you. You're destroying yourself, Cleo. You have a serious eating disorder, and if you don't accept help now, it's going to kill you.
Woo! Wow. Do you know what? Again, I just feel like really proud to have been a part of that storyline. I think that was probably one of my favourite blocks. I think, still. This is like my favourite piece of acting storyline. I remember Rowan Bardsley wrote the script. I remember reading it for the first time being like, oh my God. It was incredible. You've got Claire Taylor, director. It was just like a female powerhouse. Meg Clough on makeup, doing like 3 different looks. So there was the look of Cleo's reality, what she thought was happening. So that was all glam and glitzy and bright. Then there was like a half-truth version, and then there was like the actual version of the truth. So it was like 3 different story strands, and like 2 were dream sequences, 1 was reality. So it was like, as an actor, it was just such a dream to do. I remember getting the script and being like, oh my word, this is like one of the best scripts that's ever gone in my drawer, ever. And it was so easy to perform because it was so heartbreakingly sad. We worked with Beat, the charity that worked with people with eating disorders. We did loads of research. I got to speak to individuals who'd really suffered with eating disorders, and it was just, and then come out the other side as survivors. So it was just like a brilliant experience. I feel very lucky to be a part of that. And again, just, I've been spoiled on this show. I've been so spoiled with amazing storylines. And yeah, it was such a good episode. I think it was really great.
Cleo?
My first shower scene.
I'm a terrible person. Tried to kill him. Well, it was a pretty half-hearted attempt, if you ask me. I don't think you actually meant to go through with it.
You were right what you said before. I don't even recognise myself anymore.
I see you. And you look the same to me. You're brave and you're strong and you're a survivor. I'm not.
I'm not.
How long have we lived in the same village? And you know I have always admired about you was is that no matter what life's thrown at you, you're not bitter or resentful. You still have the biggest, kindest heart. You're a beautiful person. And you deserve to get justice for what happened to you. So we go to the police and we tell them everything, and they're going to go to the flat and they'll arrest Abe, and then you'll be safe and you won't have to live in fear anymore.
They'll arrest me. Sienna, I can't go back in the cell. I can't be locked up again.
It's okay. They're not going to put you in a cell. They're going to understand. You were scared. Hey, he was going to hurt you then.
I can't.
Keep going. Hey, listen to me. We got into this together and we're going to get out of it together. I won't leave you. I promise. It's okay.
I'm rooting for them. I'm so here for it. I mean, you really would be put off Men for Life if you were Cleo McQueen, let's be honest. I have loved this because, okay, I've got a confession. I'm a bit of a lurker on the fan groups. Don't tell anyone. And then obviously once I've clicked on one, that's in my algorithm. So I get to see fans' reactions and they are so here for it. And I love watching it in real time, the fans' reactions. And I've got to say, it did blow up. And I'm like, I get it. I'm so rooting for them. I really want this to be a thing. I really do. Yeah.
Yeah. When you first found out that you're going to be doing these scenes and found out, what was your initial reaction?
I totally get that from a story perspective. I feel like Cleo thinks she feels safe with Sienna, she feels seen. They've sort of been in each other's orbit. I mean, we were both fighting over Joel at one point, but realistically in the village we've not really connected in any other way. And then she's been doing her thing, she's had dark things happen to her and trauma, and I kind of get this trauma bond, and they both got secrets, and if you're gonna put somebody in an attic and lock them up, who best to help? Sienna Blake. So yeah, I think it was a stroke of genius again from the writers and Hannah, and I get it, and I'm really rooting for them.
We're going to play a quick fire round called Ship It or Skip It. We're going to go through Cleo's previous relationships, and you're going to say whether you ship them or you skip them.
Okay.
So, first one we've got here, Harry Thompson.
Ship. Because it was my first ever boyfriend. It was my first ever kissing scene on Hollyoaks, and I'll tell you a little story. I had my first post-coital scene, which if you don't know what that means, it means post, and I'm there cuddling Harry Parry. I always get him confused. I haven't forgotten his name. It was just Harry Parry, and I was like, he'd literally just had some salmon and broccoli right before our first post-coital scene. So Parry, you know what I'm talking about. That was a big no-no.
Nathan Nightingale.
Shit. Because I love Jared, and it's such a shame he got a splat in front of her. Shit.
Joel Dexter.
Okay, controversial. Obviously Rory I love, but Joel, I just don't think Cleo and Joel are ever, I don't think they're meant to be. I think him and Leela are great, and I just think they're too toxic, it's never gonna work. Cleo needs to move on, Joel needs to move on. I think it's over, guys. Controversial opinion. Skip.
Brody Hudson.
Skip, because it was just a one night thing, and no.
Mitchell Devereaux.
Skip. Cheated on me.
And finally, Sienna Blake.
Shit. Thank you so much for watching. I had a ball. I hope you did too. If you would like to see any more Hollyoaks characters and more reactions, just let us know in the comments who you'd like to see. And remember to subscribe to All Things Hollyoaks to keep up to date with all the mad things going on in the village. Thank you.